what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is KEWL, and we're back with a different segment I like to call KEWL Kicks. Now today, we are not just reviewing any sort of basketball shoe. It's the Air Jordan 34, baby. In my opinion, the best basketball shoe in the market. Let's hop into it. Funny story about this colorway is I actually went to the Palisades Mall to look for the black and white colorway. I don't know the nickname of those, but back on the heel cup right here, there was like a triple Jumpman design, and I was like, I'm not a fan of that. I like the Nike Air symbol. But then when we went to Garden State Mall in New Jersey, my sister, tell them like how we came across this shoe.
I basically thought that the color scheme was a little more out there, and it seemed like to fit your personality better. Right. And like the plain black ones just like look like regular shoes.
They're boring looking. Yeah. They still look nice for a black and white 34, but it wasn't that good. And at first, she could tell you that I wasn't really excited about these at first.
I pointed out the fact that like you can make so many like outfits with that, to like finishing product, like a fine outfit with it.
Right. And I got the hoodie to match, which I actually got this from my sister. Speaking of the devil. But yeah, I wasn't too crazy about the colorway until I put it on. Like, I tried it on, and I was like, oh, these actually are pretty fire. And I got a lot of compliments on these shoes when I wore them my first time, and I actually wore them casually as opposed to playing ball on my first time wearing these. So we made the right decision. So the first thing we're going to get into is the traction. So the Air Jordan 34 sports a kind of like a fan out herringbone traction design. And when I tell you the traction is so nice, you could play on ice with these. And I've been to the most dirtiest of courts, and this thing bit like a rattlesnake. It was ridiculous. Now, if I were to rename the shoe, it wouldn't be called Air Jordan 34. I would have renamed it the Air Jordan Lockdown, because that's literally what this shoe is, and that's its specialty, is the lockdown. I know I talk a lot about the traction, but the lockdown is phenomenal as well. I mean, it sports an internal heel cup, some ankle padding here, and this pinky toe shield to help you on those lateral movements so you don't roll your ankle. And at first, I thought that this toe shield would be uncomfortable, but for a shoe that is strictly just about basketball performance, these are one of the most comfortable things I've ever put on my feet. So if we're gonna talk about comfort, let's talk about the Zoom cushioning that's in here. You see there's an internal Zoom bag right here at the forefoot that kind of gives you that pep in your step, you know? Again, I'm not the quickest guy on the court, and sometimes I am a slack on defense. My friends can actually tell you about that. But with the Zoom bag cushioning in these shoes, it feels like it vaults you forward. It feels like a small catapult, and it helps me catch up with some offensive players, not all, and it puts a little pep in my step. Like I feel like I gain a couple inches more jumping, and I feel like I gain a second quicker in terms of reaction time. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm just gonna say it because that's how I feel. So in terms of the overall materials, the Jordan 34 is comprised of multi-layered mesh. In terms of durability though, I don't see it becoming a problem as long as you hoop in these indoors. I do not recommend taking a $180 shoe to a dirty ass court made out of asphalt or gravel, because God forbid any rocks scrape against the side of your shoe and rip it in half. I don't even want to get into that. So definitely hoop indoors with these. I mean, come on, why would you want to play outdoors? You're ruining the shoe. It's $180. I mean, unless you got money to blow. But even then, I wouldn't play with these outdoors. These are strictly an indoor performance shoe, and I promise you guys, for $180, you're getting exactly what you pay for. The quality in these are phenomenal. These are, in my opinion, the best basketball shoe in the market. So if you haven't tried them on, go to your local Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, or whatever that sells shoes, maybe the creepy guy down the street, and try these on. Trust me, you're gonna love these. I do have a basketball league coming up on Sunday, March 8th. I will be playing at the Barclays Center, and I am for sure gonna use these, 100%. I don't envision myself using anything else on a beautiful Brooklyn Nets basketball court. Yeah, that's right, I'm playing on the Brooklyn Nets court. And I might have some B-roll footage, and I will put it on my next sneaker review video. As for that, KEWL Kicks, Air Jordan 34 gets a seal of approval from me. Definitely cop. If you got the cash, You play ball, you love playing ball, you play ball indoors, definitely buy it. It's KEWL once again, and I'm out of here.